My Ford 2N tractor had a stuck valve in the front cylinder. Not sure what number that is, but the one closest to the radiator. I've now freed it up, and I realized, now that I've freed it up, that it would have been possible to free that valve without any disassembly whatsoever. I bought a gasket kit, head gasket and other gaskets. I pulled the cowling, the hood off, as you see here. I'm making some little repairs, cleaning it up, and I'll repaint it before I put it back on. But let me show you what I'm talking about, being able to fix a stuck valve with no disassembly. I suspected I had a stuck valve, and to confirm the diagnosis, I bought this compression tester so I could check the pressure on each of the cylinders, which I did. And using the compression tester, I found out that I had good compression on this guy, on this guy, and on this guy, but I had no compression on the front cylinder here. I searched online, and there were suggestions of using Marvel Mystery Oil in the oil and also in the gas to try and free up a stuck valve. I tried that and it didn't work. I also tried taking this spark plug out and pouring a couple teaspoons of Marvel Mystery Oil into that hole to try and free it up. That didn't work. So I bought the gasket kit so I'd be able to take the valve side covers off. That's what these two gaskets are for, those side covers. And these are for the exhaust intake manifold. The wrapped one is for a head gasket. And as it turns out, I'm not going to need those. That crescent-shaped thing you're seeing through the spark plug hole is the edge of the valve in the up position. Yeah, there you can see the, without the flashlight, it's actually better. You can see the valve quite clearly through the spark plug hole. And with a little inspection mirror, even with the cowling on, or an endoscopic camera, you would be able to see that. And all I needed to do was take a little socket extension, set it down on the edge of that valve, give it actually a very light tap, and it popped right down and seated itself. Now I had to run several cycles. I turned the engine over and it stuck a couple more times, but I squirted some penetrating oil underneath that valve down its stem, and after giving it about 3 or 4 taps, now it's free and it's going up and down on its own. And that's something that could have been done basically without any disassembly at all. And I'm telling people that so that if they get a stuck valve, they will hopefully be able to fix it without having to do a big tear down, without having to take the intake exhaust manifold off, take the valve covers off, or pull the head. I'm going to hit the starter, and hopefully you'll see the valve go down. I was in the process of removing the head when it finally occurred to me to pull that front spark plug and see if I could see that valve through the spark plug hole, which indeed you can. Not only can you see it, but you can reach it. So it's possible to fix a stuck valve without essentially any disassembly at all. So there you have it.